Good afternoon. Welcome sa ating presentation nitong RFID system which unlike any other RFID systems ng other schools or on other areas. Most commonly ang RFID electronyx system for schools is if you swipe the card, it will automatically text your parents. But it's quite not as impactful as the impact of texting the parents of an absent student. So what we are going to do now is to use this system for schools like for high school where time is quite the schedule of students is the same. They used to go to school from 7 to 12 and 1 to 5. So this system is the purpose of the system is to text those students who are not inside the school after 8 a.m. So if you are pagdating ng 8 a.m. and then wala ka pa ring entry dun sa ating database, this system will text but for now we'll just explain on how to register the RFID cards on the database. So we use database we use a cloud based, or your database is basically the cloud. It's not the literal cloud. It's a cloud means on technical term it's a network of computers which are accessible through the internet. So you can actually create your own web host. Just use your computer to become if you have a desktop, then use your desktop to and then connect it to the internet, and then make it plausible for the other users to access your desktop. That's creating your own web host or setting up your own web host. But for now, we will just use our device and the internet as the database. So this is the code that I've used. It's an Arduino type of device. So let's just open the serial monitor. When it's set up, when it connect to the internet, it will buzz for a 500 milliseconds. It will give you your data, your IP address, given by the DHCP of router. You have the subnet mask, the gateway, and the DNS of IP. So what are those things? You will learn those things when you go to your subject networking, or if you go to Cisco training. I also have a very rough knowledge of those. I'm not really into computer networking. So this space is registering cards to the database. So ang ginamit nating database is a MySQL database sa internet. Kung nag-create tayo ng sarili nating website, ang kanyang domain is easyelectronyx.tk, and then nag-create tayo ng MySQL database doon, okay, which will be explained dito to yun sa my PHP my admin. Click ko yun. Okay. So nag-create tayo ng database. Ito yung pangalan ng database, 1039676. Bakit yun? Ewan ko rin. Ba't yun ang naisip ko? So we have temporary data, tempo data, and registered students. Okay. So what we do is just quite simple. Okay. Pag mag-register ka daw, meron akong PHP page or PHP script. Ang pangalan niya is viewregistration.php. In-upload ko yun dun sa ating web host, and then nirun ko siya via internet, naka wifi kasi itong laptop. Okay, so pag nirun ko siya, makita ko tong page nito. So ang gagawin natin is isuswipe ko tong card, okay, dito sa my reader, then just like this, no? Okay. So pagka ang ginagawa ng aking, marami akong script na I think 10 yun, will be explained on the seminar kung ano-ano yung ginagawa ng scripts na yun, bawat isa sa kanila. So i-refresh ko lang itong page. Okay, ayoko kasi ng auto refresh, mas maganda kasi yung manual. So makita mo, lalabas dito yung RFID number nitong card na nilagay ko. Ang pangalan niya is card number 5. Okay, so let's say lalagyan ko siya ng pangalan, yung card na yun. Ang pangalan ng student na yun is student 5. Okay. Contact number kasi titextan natin kapag wala siya, no? So, first natin is i-register pa lang natin sila sa database. Okay? Yung mga nag-enroll na students. So, 0900, blah, 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 blah. Okay? And I will click register. So, pag-click ko, magsabi siya, registration successful. Okay? So, first week, no? Ang PHP is a coding system, coding language, programming language na magagamit mo lang sa web development. Although pwede rin naman siya sa designs, pero usually we use HTML, CSS sa designs. So, ang PHP is the same, almost the same coding with Arduino, the C language program. So, marami siyang tricks. Nakita natin na wala yung number, okay, kasi na-register ko na siya. Nung clinic ko yung navigate back, nawala na yung number. So, on the seminar, I will be explaining on how to code using PHP. Now, since na-register ko na yun, okay, nakalagay na siya sa isang MySQL database. Let's say, I'll try to place the same card again. Okay. Ito yung isa sa mga features na nilagay ko as kung paano siya kinode. So, kinode ko siya in such way na kapag nag-register ka ng dalawang card, with the same number, ang sasabihin niya dapat is card already registered. So, let's try. Okay, itong number 5, i-punch ko siya ulit. Then, i-refresh ko to. Bakit kailangan i-refresh? Ayoko kasi ng auto-refresh. Ulit-ulitin ko yun because masyado siyang kumakain ng data. Free lang yung ating web host. Naka.tk lang tayo. Okay. So, yung the same number, kasi same card lang yun. So, maglalagay ako ng ibang pangalan. Let's say, okay, another name, kasi naka-register yun siya, di ba, kay student 5. Okay, 0935, so naglagay ako ng ibang number. Okay, so pwede mong gawin, pag in-register ko to tapos same card yun, ginagawa natin is marami siyang ways to restrict this one, restricted entry kasi ito. Pwede mong ilagay na this card is already registered, or kung medyo hindi ka tinatamad sa pag-program, pwede mo rin gawin na this card is already registered to student 5. Okay. So, anyways, we can do the other one. So, ang ginawa ko is medyo tinatamad na type kasi nagmamadali tayo. Okay, pag press mo yan, okay, card already registered. Okay, kasi nga, hindi na natin yun, kumbaga naka-register na siya. Okay. So, the same thing ang gagawin natin sa other 9 cards na to. Okay. Bakit kailangan ganito, no? Bakit sa entry and exit system natin ngayon, bakit kailangan may database? Okay, ito yung problem with Arduino. Arduino, ang kanyang memory is just very low. So, kung sakaling yung student mo sa isang dyan sa high school na pinag-aralan mo is 1,000, hindi na yun kayang i-memorize ng Arduino yung number of cards na 1,000. Okay? So, what we do is nilalagay natin siya sa database. Another thing maganda sa database is that tulad ng gagawin nating project ngayon, hindi naman siya sinasabing ambitious, but medyo useful sa project naman is that kapag sa MySQL database kasi, pwede mong kunin yung mga data o yung mga entries, no, nang hindi pumasok for this day. Okay? Marami siyang MySQL queries that we can use. So, example is, gusto kong after 8 AM kunin ko yung mga pangalan at saka contact number ng mga student. Diba, pag nag-register ka, mayroon dong nakalagay sa baba na contact number. So, kukunin ko yung pangalan at the same time yung contact number ng mga student na hindi pumasok for this day. Pwede yon sa MySQL. So, i-query ko yon tapos isi-send ko yon pabalik, no? Kasi connected naman ito sa internet. And naka-Ethernet shield siya. Naka-network siya sa internet. So, kukunin ko pabalik sa Arduino yung mga numbers at mga pangalan na yun. Tapos, pagtitextan ko yung mga number na nandun. Okay, so, basically, kapag mag-register tayo, ang nire-register mong number is number ng parents dapat. Para siya yung may text. So, thank you. This is for registering RFID cards.